Yeah. Last we left off, Queen Regnant, Pythene of Hobox was kind of like, so you interred Pigu's body, and thank you for all that. But I have some pressing matters to attend to at the palace. I have a meeting with some people, so yeah, bye.
There's a palace, or is this underground?
This is underground, yeah.
Okay,
This is
okay.
all underground.
These are the ruins, right? That
Yeah.
we originally came into. Wow.
Yeah, and it's been all like renovated and brought back to glory days with monies from Pigu and Co.
And what it's like, we renovate, or we came into here originally. Neither me nor Matt's character were here.
Yeah, no. I
Nope.
mean, Ivara would be the only one to see the difference, really, and Matt's not here, so. But yeah, she's going off to an important meeting she has. She said it's with the Malazan ambassador, and she says to have a good time and yeah, she doesn't know what you guys necessarily want to do, and neither do I.
So I'm gonna say that, like, this is the mushroom garden?
You're at like the mushroom farms. Yeah, it's kind of like on the way into the remember that area that you guys came into that was kind of more cavey than ruiny, where like the skeletons and stuff popped out of the walls and
Oh
stuff?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they converted that into like a mushroom farm. They farm mushrooms.
So I will say that I guess, like, Lyle was sick like the whole month that we were on the boat getting back here. And he's being put to rest somewhere in this mushroom farm. I guess there's like a little shelter or something for us. That's where they're sort of giving us to stay.
Well,
And
like you guys were staying in the city, but after you got all like interred, I mean, I'm assuming you guys weren't planning on staying there. But if you were planning on staying there, you would have been given like rooms probably somewhere in the Outlander district, which are kind of slummy.
okay. Um, okay, so that's something. If we go back, that's where we would probably go, is the Outlander district.
Yeah, yeah. There's a hotel ran by some dude named Kimlock.
Okay. So, and for Ibarra and Mariana, they are gone. They're just not around.
Basically, yeah, they're off talking to themselves in a corner.
So Lyle's gonna wake up from like his like rest. He if has a TT been like paying attention at all to him, or is he just like, why are we bringing this like strange dude?
50-50. Kiki doesn't like being underground very much, but sort of checks in every once in a while.
So Lyle will wake up, and then he'll sort of hobble out of his bed wherever he's being laid to rest, and I guess he's gonna look over to Ivar because she's been the nicest to him, like she's been paying attention. But like he's gonna see that she's busy, so he'll start making his way to a TT, like hobbling. And we never really got a proper introduction to what he looks like. And over the span of the month, he will have changed. So he's definitely still like doesn't have a leg. I'm assuming he's being cleaned at this point, so he's doesn't smell as bad as he did originally. But when you first encountered him, he will have been covered in like these angry red like scars that look like interlinking like circles from a disease he caught. And over the month that he's been like recovering with you guys, they are going to have changed color. They're going to change into more of a gray tone, and like actually look like chains like tattooed over his body, but they're all just scars. The other thing that's really to note is that he's got on his right wrist, he's got like what looks like a manacle, like that's just sort of like clasped to him. and it's old and it's rusted and it has like a key on it, like a lock, to try and keep it shut. And he's gonna make his way to a tiki, and he's just gonna sort of lean on his crutch and sort of say, "Well, I don't think we've ever properly been introduced. I'm Lyle," sticking out a hand.
I like sniff your hand. I don't think we were introduced. I am a Kiki. I am from the desert.
And you dream, right?
This is correct, do you not?
No, I do. Listen, I think I've been having some dreams. Do you think I could maybe ask you, like, see if it makes sense?
I do not consider myself a seer, but maybe I can help you.
So he's gonna hobble over to an especially big mushroom and because standing's annoying.
Yeah,
Never mind.
they're literally toadstools.
Um, and then he's gonna start to explain. He's gonna start going into for the past month and a half, he's just been bedridden and being racked and racked with dream after dream. And one of the recurring dreams that comes up is well, it starts with like a book being laid out, and it looks like a wizard's book. And the wizard's book, he can only read the title of the page that it's open to, which is so he can see that the spells contact other plane, and he can't read it, and he doesn't understand what it is. And he just thinks that since he keeps seeing this, that his dream is sort of like the manifestation of contact other plane, and that he's just sort of somehow doing it wrong. And it's just so strange because he's never in his life dealt with magic, and then all of a sudden to go through a month of just hearing this over and over again, like he doesn't really understand it. But the dream that he wants to sort of discuss with the Kiki is he's going to say like, well, there's two actually. It, in the first, I see myself um, just in a dark room, looking straight ahead, and there, and he points to Ivara. That there she is in a boat, and the anchor is bounding me here. And he like pulls up his manacle, and he's like, the anchor goes to my manacle. And then as he looks at the manacle, he sees two other chains going over his right and left shoulders. And when he looks over them, he sees on over his right shoulder there's Mariana. The chain sort of goes into the ground, and then like there's a cross, and then it comes out of the ground after the cross, and there's Mariana or just scribbling in her book. And then when he looks over his left shoulder, it's a Kiki, and he's like, you're just looking at me saying, ask me about the dreams. I I think I have to. I'm meant to go with you wherever you're going. Does that make sense?
The world works in mysterious ways. I do not know the answer to your dream, but perhaps this anchor, maybe you bind the Yavara to this place. Maybe you need to find a way to break the anchor so that she can be free.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, I mean, there's chains going to you and Mariana as well.
This is worrisome for me. Maybe we should visit my home pond. There is a dark voice that speaks there. Maybe you speak to it.
That sounds okay. Okay, we can do that. Yeah. But before we go that far, there's another dream, and in this one, do you remember the herald of the chain god, that little halfling?
Yes, you speak of the half dragon.
He's a dragon too.
Half.
what, what does half mean? He's not like a reptilian or something.
Sometimes dragon, sometimes little person.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen him as a dragon, but what I have seen is him. And again, the chains. There's a chain from him to me, and there's a chain from him and me. Like there's a triangle. There's another chain going somewhere else. It's so it's confusing. I'm here. They are not here. He is somewhere. That halfling is somewhere else, and the last chain, the last point of the triangle, it's like it goes to a tent somewhere else where smoke is coming out. So I don't know. I'm chained to something else, but there's something about this dream, and I really need to go. Like the chain to the halfling is taking me back to what's it called, the crematorium, where did they interpret you? The mausoleum.
Yeah, that's under the palace.
Yeah, so he's gonna say like I need to go to the mausoleum. Perhaps we can go to the mausoleum and then maybe go to wherever it is that your dream comes from.
It is possible. What do you seek in the mausoleum? You are drawn?
I'm drawn. I don't know.
Well, it is not very far away. We can check that out very easily. And then
Let's
maybe
go.
we can have some answers to these chains that bind you.
Okay, which way do we have to go?
If you were going to the mausoleum, it's at the palace, but you'd have to probably request like the people there. They're not just gonna let you in. You're kind of strangers. The basically they're like, maybe if you get permission from the queen regnant, then yeah, we'll let you in, but you'd have to go ask her.
We are the ones who brought him here. We want to say final farewells.
We understand that, but the crypts aren't just open to the public. You need permission to enter. You had permission, but that permission has since been revoked. You see, so
Who did this revoke?
well, the the queen. I mean, you guys brought the body here, and she's.
And
Look,
she was.
you're not allowed back in without her permission again. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job, dude.
What do I need to give
Let-
you
let-
permission? Will she give me hair or something?
She will most likely give you a scroll that says you have permission, and it will have her royal seal, and then I will believe you.
Very interesting. Now where do I go for Queen?
Well, you see the really long hallway that leads to the really big doors? You follow that.
Okay. Lyles, do you want to make the journey?
I guess we don't have a choice.
Alright, you keep up now.
I just got out of the bed. Why are you walking so fast?
And I'm like, yeah, like brisk, brisk walk.
Oh, there's a definite distance between me and him developing.
I'll wait at the doors.
down.
Yeah, I wait at the doors.
Does he hold the door open?
Yeah, I'll hold the door open. Or
Okay,
I'll
okay.
knock on the door. Do, 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 do. I scratch at it.
You there are some guards there actually that will stop you from scratching on the door, and they say that the queen is about to expect a meeting, but you hear from inside, "Enter. I was expecting them."
I am the meeting. I need permissions.
But yeah, they open the door, and you are going to be allowed into the little throne roomy area that I'm going to reveal. And you guys kind of walk down, and you see her sitting on a lovely throne that has what appear to be two statues of Pugu's dragon form next to it, like on each side, and she kind of beckons you forward, and she asks you, you know, and what is it that you would have of me? You have already brought me my dead grandson, and you have shown me visions of the destruction in the future to come. Have you come to ask more questions? Or have you just come to taunt me in my woe?
What? Lyle is going to be like, I'm so sorry. And he's just gonna start spluttering and like, I'm just, thank you for your hospitality. Are you okay?
I'm quite distraught. My grandson is dead. The world is ending. And now I have to deal with a meeting with the Malazan adjunct that's going to be very soon. So if we could make this quick.
Absolutely, of course. Um, he's gonna take a big gulp, start like spluttering a little bit again, and just be like, I, I I'm so sorry. I'm terribly sorry that for your loss, but I'm not sure if Pidu is, if his soul is fully to rest yet. And he's going to explain the dream that he had. My girlfriend's laughing at my bad accent. Um, he's going to explain that dream again, where he saw Pidu chained somewhere that isn't this
The
plane.
second you mentioned change, she's like, silence! We will have none of that here. No mention of chains or chained ones or chained beings. And no chains.
What about the rope?
I suppose.
Okay, just say rope, Lyle.
Okay, so I saw him roped to like somewhere else in another plane, and if I could just take a look at the crypt, I feel like maybe I would get some answers. Maybe I would have more information for you about him.
Don't know about that one. And just as you're asking her about that, you see this big blue portal magic teleportation circle thing here.
Hmm? Where?
Right here, the big blue circle.
I don't see it. Oh, outside over here?
Yeah,
Or
yeah. It's not outside. This is the throne room. I just have a tiny little map to the side, kind of thing.
oh, I totally thought I was not looking at that map. Okay.
Yeah. Well, two figures are going to appear onto it, and one of them is going to look forward and look both up of you down, and this one's going to step forward directly to the queen regnant, who's going to rise, and this lady's going to begin speaking, and she's going to be like, and who are these two? This is quite irregular. My apologies, adjunct. I am the queen regnant, Pythina Poblox. I have taken over since Pigu's demise. Yes, I am simply here to maintain that our alliances and agreements are still in order. Yes, everything is still in order. Nothing to be worried about here. Well, very good, very good. Another thing, the Shaikh in the desert, the whirlwind. We will begin to make our move against her, but I sense another presence. Could you perhaps use your searing powers with that of my mage here? Perhaps you'll be able to detect the identity of whatever it is behind this woman, this Shaik. Well, they say it is a desert goddess, is it not? That of the apocalypse. Yes, well, I do not believe that is so. Excuse me, quick, Ben. Why are you staring at them? I don't know, adjunct, but there's something about them. You two, come forward.
I hobble forward. Does Akiti help me, or am I just by myself?
Oh, you're totally by yourself. I look around confusingly, like they've just interrupted us, and it's terribly rude. I'm like,
Yes?
Who are you? Why are you here?
I am Lyle Al Malafis. I am a Malazan citizen, if it means anything.
Here in the Seven Cities, that doesn't really matter much anymore, but I'll
I
take
know.
your word for it. You do have the look about you. But that doesn't really answer the question of why you're here.
I've been sick for the past month. I was brought here by some very kind individuals en route, and then I point over to Kiki. He was one.
We
And you are Tabaxi? I've never seen a fur Tabaxi before, but I believe I've heard of your subspecies. Some of our scouts say you're a nomadic tribe that lives in the southern deserts, the savannah. Is that true?
enough true, yes. We came seeking permission to see the Pigu in the crypt for Lyle here. He's I don't know exactly.
Yes, we didn't realize we were intruding. Although I suppose we were here first.
Well, we did have this meeting set up a little while ago, but this is all rather interesting, don't you say, Quickben? I don't know if I would say that, adjunct, but I will take your word for it, ma'am. I believe it is interesting. Why do you want to see the corpse of Pigu? And Queen Regnant, why have you not allowed this? Are these the people that brought him to you? Yes, they are, adjunct Tavor. And she kind of like looks to you guys again, like, why do you want to see his corpse?
Yeah, I, I don't know. I had a dream. I think it will make sense. It's just I just need to go see it.
Quick Ben, he's just gonna walk forward to you and touch your forehead, and then he's gonna shoot back and land prone. And
What?
he's
What?
yeah, like he's gonna
He's prone.
he's gonna cast detect thoughts on you basically, but he gets
Okay.
shot back like from what he saws and lands prone, and he seems very pale, even considering his darker complexion.
Careful, this man has had disease.
What is it, Quick Ben? And he looks up and he says, "This one is connected to the chained one as well. Most of what's been going on around the world is connected in part. Lyle, are you a magic user of some sort?
Not that I know.
We may have need of you. Pythina, I mean Queen Regnant, would you join me here?" She walks up as well, and they all kind of get you there.
They move me.
Yeah, they move you. They're basically gonna do this weird divination ritual. That's basically going to say that, well, you are in fact connected to the House of Chains. And that you do need to see Pigu's corpse as his spirit has not yet left and is in fact still near his body. And also that whatever's going on in the Whirlwind Desert is also connected to the House of Chains. And this really piques the curiosity of Adjunct, like the military boss lady over there. She's like raising eyebrows and tilting heads and such. But yeah, um, that's basically what they're gonna tell you after doing that little ritual with you. And in doing so, you do feel this energy coursing through your veins that you were not aware of at the time.
Yeah, that yeah, it makes sense. He certainly feels stronger than he did before, like when
And
he was a bigger.
yeah, and with all of that, Pythina is going to grant you guys access to go to the tombs. And these people are going to be like, well, with all that cleared up, it seems we kind of know what's going on now, don't we, Quick Ben? And she looks back at you two and she's like, now if you would excuse us for the rest of this meeting.
Absolutely.
We need the paper.
She gave you the paper.
I like show. I
Like
show,
when she gave you
come
permission,
on.
she gave you the paper and all that.
These people are clearly important.
Yeah. Most people
And
think
then,
they
yeah,
own things they don't own.
You guys would leave. Ah, what the hell? Huh. And yeah, now you can go to the crypts and go see Pigu's body.
Okay, so
I stay at like the
we
crypt
do that.
door.
Do you stay at the crypt door?
Yeah, I don't go too far in there.
You don't go in. Oh, how far do we have? How far in do I have to go to get to Pidu's grave?
Not very far. I mean, probably like another 30 feet.
Oh,
35
okay.
tops.
Does can Akiti hear anything from that distance?
Oh, definitely. He's just at the door. I mean, you walk in and his tomb is pretty much right there. He's like
Okay.
front and center for obvious reasons.
Okay. So well, when I go there, at least the one thing that I'm fairly confident that Lyle will encounter is he's not gonna know that he's casting it, but he is essentially casting Find Familiar. But in game, what you'll hear is like a giant like clang, like think of like heavy metal falling to the ground, and then like a winch, like a sort of a spool with chain, like if you were like to turn it to like wrap chain around like a big spool to sort of like store it, but like it's sort of dragging on the ground and it's making a grating noise, like that type of a noise will start like coming for the next like I don't know, 10 seconds or so, and then sort of like a door like slamming shut. Lyle's not going to know what the hell's going on, but all of a sudden there's going to be a small what is it, minor dragon, what were they called? Pseudo dragon. Yeah, there's going to be a pseudo dragon that sort of comes out of all of this, just sort of like staring dully at like nothing really. Does, with all this noise, that's like 30 seconds of noise, does Akiki do anything?
Yeah, I kind of freak out a little bit.
Lyle is too.
Yeah, like
he's gonna lose his crutch. He's gonna like fall on his bum and just be like scrabbling with like his one leg, trying to back away.
I get all like my hair all poofy and stuff, and I'm like looking around for where the noise might be coming from.
Make a perception check. Yeah, you look in the doorway and you see Lyle creeping away from this little pseudo dragon thing that's slowly walking towards him.
And what does it look like?
It's like a little tiny dragon, but instead of having like arms and stuff, it just kind of has wings and a tail and two legs to walk upright. It basically looks like a chicken, but a dragon.
And it
Black,
also
blue?
has a collar around its neck, and I was gonna say it's sort of multicolored, but like dull multicolored.
Sort of like Pigu's dragon?
Yeah, but dull and
Okay.
like no saturation. Like he was bright and brilliant, and this is like a shadow of that.
Okay.
And Lyle's just gonna like he's gonna like push himself outside the door. He's gonna be like, what is it? Close the door. Close the door.
I'd jump at it and try and fucking bite it with my teeth.
Make an attack roll.
I don't know if my teeth count as a monk weapon or not, so I'll just roll a strength roll.
What are you rolling? A
Adam will
strength?
be on in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know if,
yeah,
if
you
my attack
definitely
would.
miss, and the pseudo dragon flaps over you. Like you leap towards it, and as you're about to hit it, it like leaps up into the air and flaps over towards Lyle and lands like right in front of him again.
I'm gonna say stay away to it, and since they obey my commands, I think it has to stay away as I continue to back away from
Do you it does communicate in your mind, and you hear it say, "Fine, asshole."
it.
Then I pounce on it.
You kill it.
Does it like
So it goes
dissipate?
poof.
It dissipates and then it instantly resummons, and it looks over to Lyle and says, "Tell your cat not to fucking hit me. Akiki, stop it."
I'm like looking at my paws
I'm
in the
gonna tell it
ground.
the opposite. Get it again. Get it again.
Yeah, I'm like looking at the ground where it was and like my paws. I'm like, what the fuck? Then it's somewhere else. He's like, get it! And then I jump up and attack it again.
Yeah, you do basically the exact same thing again, but the exact same thing happens, and it comes back, and it's just like it walks right up to Lyle, and it hears, and you hear in your mind, "Listen, buddy, I got screwed over. I'm stuck with you now. We gotta fix this shit. Either work with me, or I'm gonna be really fucking annoying."
So with my Eldritch invocations, we talked about this, Evan. I can see the true form of things, and we can also sort of see like chains for things that are related. So Lyle will see a chain going from his manacle to like the neck of this pseudo dragon, and he's gonna like yell out to Akiki, break the manacle, break the manacle." He's gonna like put his arm out. He's gonna like break it. It's tied to this.
Me
Is
break
Akiki
something?
gonna? I'm gonna ask. Yeah. So Lyle has this like manacle, like this iron like bracelet that it's sort of like half of a chain, a handcuff, but much thicker and medieval style. And it's on his wrist. And Lyle is asking Akiki to break it because he says he can see a chain going from it to the pseudo trident.
I'd
Which has
nunchuck
a
the shit out of it.
thing
You do it?
around his neck. You can't see a chain connecting them.
No, I go for the thing around his wrist. The thing
yeah,
I
the one
can
around
see.
my wrist.
You smack it real hard. Please roll a con save.
Me or him?
Well, you're gonna take 16 damage because he hits your hand really fucking hard.
Wait, but does he actually hit it? Because
Yeah, it's gonna hit, and then Akiki's gonna need to make a con save.
I have something to do with my saves. Just give me a second to look in my things.
Like he's not hitting the invisible chain; he's just hitting the manacle on your wrist.
correct.
Right
He is hitting the manacle. Yeah, he
All
is
right,
hitting.
you're gonna fail, Akiki, and you're gonna take 27 necrotic damage as these small black tendril-like chains wrap around your nunchucks and sink into your hands, sucking the life force out of your hand.
How do I roll an attack with no weapon? Actually, wait, no, I have a dagger. I'll use my dagger. I'm gonna attack it now. I'm gonna be so freaked out.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hit your manacle.
0? What?
Can I do zero? I can't do 0 damage.
Yeah, roll a d4 plus your Did you roll with strength or dex?
1 damage.
All right, roll con save. doesn't really matter because you're not gonna take the damage.
I don't
since
take
you're-
any damage.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, it's gonna sink into you, and you're actually gonna kind of feel like this is part of you now.
I get real angry when these tendrils smash me, and I go nuts on it, trying to smash it off his wrist.
Why is my dagger just not work? I don't understand.
Oh yeah, you smash it real hard.
That's it. Like it has 23 HP, so that his attack and that other attack break it.
Yeah.
And so as soon as that happens, Lyle's out with 0 HP.
I also murder the pseudo dragon again.
And Lyle will wake up in 4 hours.
God damn it.
I'm just like,
It doesn't poof back right away. No, it doesn't poof back at all.
Okay, I got the damage working on the dagger. Sweet.
Alrighty, so what do you do, Kiki, after all this shenanigans?
I grab him with my mouth on his good leg and drag him.
Straight away. Not even going for the neck.
Dragon.
Just back to the mushroom farm.
Alright, cool. You bring him back there, and by the time you get him back there, I'll say it's been at least like 3.5 hours. And then after another half hour of waiting, Lyle will come back with 1 HP. And Ivara is still talking with Mariana and the Segala about some bullshit, but she will know what happens when you tell her and she gets here, which she said was ETA 10 minutes, about 10 minutes ago, so any second now. How about we all take a quick 5-minute break, and then once Adam gets back, we'll reconvene
Sweet.
over what's happened. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Cute.
Right.
Should we give Lyle a long rest? Like, put him back to his resting place and shit?
Sure.
We can like meet up immediately after when he has just 1 HP. That's totally fine.
That's fine with me too. It really depends what you guys want to do. Well, what does David want to do? Do you want to meet up at 1 HP or do you want to take a long rest?
Oh, 1 HP.
1 HP it is then.
Yeah,
Alright.
this guy has had a horrible life recently.
I mean, it's not really. It hasn't really gotten much better so far.
Yep. Nope. He's used to suffering.
Alrighty, well, I will be back in say 5 minutes. Just gonna go to the washroom and have a quick smoke, and hopefully by the time I get back, Adam's back and we're all good to go.
Sweet.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Alrighty, I'm back. Hey, Adam.
Hey, sexy.
Oh, thank you. How's it going?
It's going. Sorry I'm late.
It's fine, it's fine. But yeah, I'll let Akiki and Lyle tell Ibarra and Mariana what has occurred so far.
Sure. Wait, Matt, you here?
I think so. Matt? Oh, no, Matt. No, Matt!
Seguru. Lyle Wait, what?
Melfos?
Is that any relation to Ozzo or Malifaux or my?
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Malifum. Yeah, they had a fun meeting with the Queen and people, and stuff happened in the crypt. It was cool. But yeah, you would see like a Kiki dragging back a unconscious Lyle who would like come to basically at that point.
Oh, actually, that's an interesting point. So we were going to say that he was going to dropped off here in a path
I
before he
was
wakes
gonna
up.
say that, yeah, but we'll just say since
But-
Adam's here now.
Well, was
Mariana's
anybody
gonna-
watching him while, like, he rests for a few minutes? Is anybody watching him for the next like few minutes before he wakes up, or
I
are you
don't
guys all
know.
just gonna be talking with Akiki?
They're probably gonna be talking with the Kiki, I would assume.
Mariana could stay with him, and she'd be like, "I don't know why you guys didn't just ask me to heal him to begin with," and she's going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Gonna walk right up to his body, and she's gonna like cast Cure Wounds on him.
And what you'll notice when you do that is you'll hear this snapping sound, and well, actually, do you want to roll? Like, let's see if it's perception.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Oh God! Did you just kill off another fucking character?
No, I didn't.
Fuck! I only had to deal with Pigu's
You're
death like last week, David. I can't go through that much trauma. Come on, man.
Yeah, you
That's-
hear a snap.
You hear snap, and you'll see his wrist was bare, and then all of a sudden, like half a manacle coalesces around it, and he sits up, breathing, looking around. I'm just gonna add my H.
Mariana's gonna take note of that. That's very
He's gonna look around and be like, what what we were just at the trips. What happened?
Can I pounce on the manacle and start like gnawing on it?
Yes,
interesting.
please do. Actually, wait, do you notice it's back?
Make
Probably.
a perception check because you were talking to Ibarra.
Can I touch you?
Yeah, okay, you see it. It's back.
You would hear it and then see it.
Okay, so pounce on it already.
I assume it just doesn't come off easily.
When you attacked it, it dissolved. It went away when you broke it. When Mariana healed me, it came right.
Yeah, I just want to like jump on it, like try and like pull on it.
What on
Alright.
earth are you doing? As Mariana like just heals him, and she's like trying to like pull a Kiki back.
It is darkness. It binds him. We must keep it off.
As you guys are talking too, like in the shadows, like a winged like a pseudo dragon is gonna sort of swoop down onto Lyle's shoulder.
You hear in your mind, Lyle. Yeah, these guys were a bunch of dicks when I was alive too. Still dicks now too.
Oh my god, it's still here! You never got the manacle.
I fucking swat the dragon.
The dragon.
29 for 15. It dissolves and then comes back.
Is it just endlessly gonna come
think-
back, or does he have to recast the hour-long spell?
There's definitely a delay on when it comes back.
It's
Oh, come on, guys,
he
for
can cast
flavor,
it
for
again,
flavor,
but,
come
like,
on.
He can cast it again, but like he definitely needs to like it definitely takes like another long rest or short rest, whatever. Find familiar, like familiar die.
This is special familiar.
yeah, he's already come back to life instantly 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
Once things settle down,
I'm just gonna keep it as is for flavor. Because it has to do with Lyle's character and all that.
And Lyle's gonna yell out,
Gotcha.
break the manacle.
I keep killing the dragon until somebody like drags me away.
Okay.
I will.
So it'll be a Kiki is just like going after the dragon, and Lyle's gonna like come up to Mariana or Ibarra and be like, break the manacle.
Ivara is going to try and break the manacle, and Mariana is going to hold a Kiki back. Do I need to do anything for that, Evan?
Ivara, you gotta make a strength check or an attack roll against it. No, it's not budging.
All right. Does Mariana need to do anything to contest against a Kiki?
Kiki and Kiki, do you contest her holding you back?
No, you can just hold me back.
Well, then no. Then you just hold him back.
Lyle's gonna start hacking at it because like
Just a second.
Ibarra's not doing anything.
Just a second, guys. My brother's calling me.
Ivara is like, now hold on,
No.
I can do this. Give me 2 seconds. And she's gonna
Yeah.
try it again.
Could you
God
just bring
damn it.
back in though, because I don't want him no fun. About that.
Holy fuck.
Just attack it with your sword.
Yeah, no. Try as
don't
you
wanna
might,
hit-
you're not able to pry this thing off.
Ivara's like, I'm trying.
And he's not even Lyle's not getting anywhere either.
Yeah, no. As Lyle's slamming at it with a dagger, you notice these black magical chain-like tendrils seep into his skin, but they're not hurting him.
Ivara's gonna kind of like step back from it, and she's like, Mariana or Stormmate, whatever the fuck you call yourself, got any knowledge on this? And Mariana's gonna step up and she's gonna take a look at the manacle. She's like, no, but let's give it a look. Is there anything you'd like?
She's
me to
looking at it.
roll?
I'm still like hitting at it.
She like grabs your wrist. She's like, that's not a good idea. Or the one with the dagger, anyway.
Oh, she's gonna stop me from hitting it.
Yeah, she's gonna stop you from like trying to stab yourself.
I
Yeah,
won't contest.
you want to take a look at it, either Arcana or Religion.
Okay. Oh, I'm bad at both.
As Mariana?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
cleric, bad at religion. All right.
Like, ask me to roll a perception or persuasion check. Yeah, absolutely. But Anna,
Yeah, no. With a 10, this is definitely magical, but you don't know how.
Break it off! Break it off!
I nunchuck the shit out of it.
Finally.
Cool. Yeah. As you hit it, roll a con save.
just decks Lyle with the fucking nunchuck.
All right, you're gonna pass, so you're gonna take half of. You take 10 necrotic damage as those chain tendril things wrap around your nunchucks again and do the same thing they did last time. But I believe that breaks the magic again.
It's close, but it's not there yet.
Not there yet.
I
All
want
right.
the
Not there.
D12.
Well, roll a d12. Yeah, roll a d12. Let's see what happens. Maximum damage. So
It's just 5 more then.
Yeah, that breaks it then.
well, there you go.
So it breaks, it dissolves into thin air, and Lyle passes out. You'll notice, actually, I don't know if you guys are looking. He just passes
And you'll be conscious in 2 hours.
out.
I look around for the
Honestly.
dragon.
God damn it.
Dragon's gone.
Something is happening. We went to see the body of Pigu and something has come over him. Possessed him. I don't know if this is a good
So
idea.
Lyle, you get 10 health back.
Perception roll?
Nah, everyone just sees the
They see it?
thing come
Okay.
back.
All right, it comes back, yeah.
Like, please try not to make this a habit. I can only do this a couple of times a day.
He's just gonna sort of like take a look at his arm immediately and sort of just like sit and not really know what to do. And the pseudo dragon's gonna settle on his shoulder again.
Wow, you're really dumb. You hear that in your head, Lyle. I thought I was dumb for letting them kill me, but you're extra dumb.
I pounce and fucking kill the dragon.
Lyle doesn't care this time.
Amazing.
I like shake it in my teeth until it like dissipates and disappears.
Comes back again, but it's floating out of reach now. But Lyle, you hear in your mind, can you like not take off the manacle? I kind of like existing, even if it's like this. Being dead sucked.
What is out of reach?
Can I see
Can you
the pseudo
jump,
dragon as
like-
well, or is it just Kiki?
You all see the pseudo dragon.
Can you
Far
jump
jumps.
like 60 feet in the air, Kiki?
Definitely. Is he just flying in the middle of the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I run up the wall, jump off the wall, and kill him.
What the fuck?
Yes.
I have a climbing speed of 65 feet as well as being able to jump a ridiculous
Shut
distance.
Fuck you. 65
Alrighty,
feet.
well, roll an attack roll then. Cool, you catch it in midair and land and kill it. Again.
At this time, Lyle's just gonna say like, "Why do you even bother still?"
I am protecting you.
Is
Comes
your
back.
little companion tied to the shackle you have on?
Yeah, can't you see the chain? Lyle's gonna like pull up his manacle and he's gonna like try to point out a rope or like a tether between the manacle and the other thing about this dragon is it has a clasp around its neck, and so Lyle's just gonna try and point out a chain from his wrist to the dragon's neck, but you
So
guys can't see it.
So this creature is bound to you somehow, out of your own free will, or is it?
I don't think so. For that matter, and like he's gonna start squinting, and he's gonna start like saying, "Wait, there's chains going to all of you three as well."
I am not
They're
chained.
fainter. No, I'm chained to you.
So what happens if I move this way?
Chain goes. And I'm just gonna be like, the chain goes with you. I don't think it means anything for you. I think it more like it's meant for me. I'm supposed to help you.
It's very interesting. Maybe we should go see the dark voice. Maybe.
Yeah, and so Lyle will get the other two up to speed on his dreams. Um, he told Akiki this already. He wanted to go tell Ivara because he remembers that Ivara was helping him that month that he was sort of recovering.
Yeah.
But you two were talking, so he figured he'd just go to Akiki because he knew through his dreams that Akiki knew about dreams. He's pretty sure he has one dream that he's pretty sure he's been like using contact other plane, but like wrong, and so it's sort of been like he's been getting some information from other planes, but he doesn't really know how. He's had another dream where he's sitting in a place and he sees that he's chained to you three, and in particular, he sees with Ivara, like you're on your ship, and he sees Mariana writing in her book, and then Akiki is just telling him to come talk about his dreams. He sees one where he's seen Pidu in a space somewhere, sort of like chained by numerous people, and actually he sees that Mariana it was one of the ones who chained him there. And the other thing is there's the black stone. He sees the black stone, and then sometimes it's a black cube, and he's confused. He's not sure what shape it is, but he has to find it.
And is he relaying this out loud to Ivara and Mariana?
Yeah.
Ivara does say that that does explain what happened in my dream there about the black stone. I don't know if that's any tie to Pigu's.
You had a dream too?
Yeah, I had a vision of a black stone getting destroyed.
Is that the? And then he's gonna look at the Akiki. He's gonna be like, is that the black pool? The people we have to go talk to? About the dreams?
Well, was it a big stone or a little stone?
Sometimes it was big, but sometimes it could fit in my hand.
And what did Ivara see?
I saw a black stone getting shattered by an explosive force. I don't know the vision too well. Evan, what was?
Yeah, pretty much a giant monolithic stone exploding.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's any connection to what you saw, but that's the only thing I have to go off of. And Mariana kind of goes, as far as me chaining Pigu, he did mention that my patron and his patron didn't get along, so I don't know if that's some sort of cosmic symbolism, but I've done nothing to chain Pigu down personally.
No, you did. Well, in the dream you did. You were there with a big diamond over his body.
Oh, that must have been when I tried to resurrect it. But
yeah, that's sort of like his connection here. And then I'm gonna like gesture to the dragon and be like, it didn't really work.
What?
And anyways, I think that is as much of Pidu that we can have here. That little thing.
Interesting. How do you
But
know this is Pigu?
he won't stop talking about it. He doesn't have nice things to say about any of you.
That sounds like Pigu.
He doesn't
Ivara's
really
like,
know you either.
That's to be expected. And then Mariana's just kind of like, eh.
Ask him what he thinks of the Malazan woman and the mage.
Malazan woman and the mage, Ivara says.
Yes, they were talking to Pigu's grandma. Ask him what
Yes.
the dragon thinks.
Well, I don't need to ask him. He's perfectly capable of hearing you. He's jaw rolling about it himself right now.
Yeah,
what was his name? Quick Ben? Was that one of them? I don't recall the other name.
Adjunct Tavor Paran.
Yeah, I don't know if Pidu has anything to contribute with those names.
He says he's not fond of the Malazan woman, and he was kind of a little happy to see Quick Ben again, but
Wait, he
not-
wasn't. No, he wasn't there when that happened. Because
Oh,
we
no,
saw
he
them and
wasn't
then we
there.
went. Yeah, so he
Yeah.
can say he's okay with Quick
So
Ben, and
he heard-
he doesn't really
yeah.
like the other.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah.
I relay the information.
Malazan woman. Is this any tie to Ozo and Stony, or Ivara
Who?
says out loud?
Who?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I could be wrong, but Ozo had a I don't know what to call her. A side piece. She was, from my knowledge, a Balazan. So I don't know if that's any tie to Ozo, certainly, but if we're still talking about Pigu, I have no idea.
Maybe she was this Tony you talk about.
Well, I don't have much to contribute to this conversation. However, Pidu is mattering on about Ozo. He apparently liked the fellow. But perhaps we should look into this big rock.
I agree. If
Yeah,
the woman's
certainly.
name was Stony, it's only another link to the stone.
Ah, yes, clearly.
It was most definitely not Stony, but
Ivara's like, so Pigu had nothing nice to say about, anybody else in the party, or
you kind
No,
of
that's
hear, like, you would hear in your mind Lyle like, yes, Ivara, I'm paying attention to you too. You're cool.
it
Wait,
has a
Pigu
few
could
things.
actually talk to Ivara?
No. Only Lyle would hear this in his mind.
He'll just sort of be like, he really doesn't like the cat. He only mildly dislikes you two.
Mariana's just looking at her nails, and then Ivara's like, oh, I thought we had some kind of understanding at least.
Let us go to the rock now, and I just start running.
Well, I guess
He
Pigu
likes you the
doesn't need
best.
my segula, she says out loud. Ivara's a little.
Do you guys rest at all?
Lyle doesn't really know what it is to feel like he's just so used to feeling like he has no HP that he doesn't know that he needs to rest.
Yeah, I
Alright,
just book it.
Alright, well, you
He's
guys
gonna
should-
hobble though, slowly on his crutch.
Maybe our talking will be a short rest.
This is gonna be fun. Yeah, your talking can be a short rest if you want to do that.
All right.
Halloween weekend. Oh, shit. Where did Ivara and Mariana go? They gone.
They're right there.
Pardon?
Oh shit, okay, there we go. Thank you. Ivara would be like, oh wait, let me see if I do have a potion first.
Yeah, how many fucking spell slots have you guys burned?
Mariana burned 2, but Ivara is going to give Lyle, she's like, here, like, I don't know if this will help, and she gives you a potion of greater healing. Actually, she gives you 2.
Oh,
Well, I
thank
mean,
you.
with
I
a
haven't
long-
seen
with-
these in years.
With a short rest, I'm sure he'll be able to get himself back to it.
Well, maybe he can use it in the future. Who knows?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because yeah, what are you at right now, Lyle?
Of how many hit dice I have left?
How many hit points are you at right now?
I'm at 98 out of 130.
Okay. I'm just gonna update your token as you go, kind of thing. Save you a bit of trouble.
I'm just debating whether or not to keep resting him up. I'll leave him this way.
You'll
We'll
leave
see how
him at
long he
90.
lasts.
All right. Well, I'm going to copy you guys then. Paste you on the next map.
Yeah, you'll be fine. There's a whole bunch of us here.
All right. So
Did I get a potion of greater healing or greater restoration? What, like, can I search it up and add it to my inventory through?
potion of greater healing is 4d4 plus 4 healing instead of 2d4 plus 2.
Thank you.
All right. Bring you guys to the next map. You guys travel for like a day and a half, get to the area of the Black Stone.
Oh, does that mean that we've had a long rest in between?
If you want to, yeah.
Oh, if we're traveling. Yeah, we would have rested, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh,
What's that
okay.
giant monkey thing that has like an X out of it?
Well, I was going to say
What's the major plot point?
The rock is gone.
What's the end of the story?
the rock is when you guys get to the location of the stone, you see that the stone is shattered into what appears to be just thousands of pieces, and what appeared to be well, Julai Jamas, as Akiki called him, appears to be dead in the area surrounding. You guys want to make perception or inspection checks on it?
Yes. Does Ivara get advantage because she saw this in her vision?
Well, I mean, 20 and
It's
25 is enough to tell you what I'm going to tell you guys, anyways.
Okay, so Mariana sucks ass at perception, apparently, even though she's got plus 10.
She's just looking at monkey butts.
Ooh.
Like, that is too much ass to ignore.
Lyle, Kiki, you definitely see this. So does whoever rolled that 24, Adam.
Ivara.
The creature appears as if all of its bones have been broken. There's no actual cuts or slashes in its skin. It's just completely and utterly broken, as if beaten to death by small hands.
Something did this without using...
It was
blade
rocks.
or-
Look around, it was rocks.
You don't know that.
Make a medicine check on that.
With who? Me or?
At both of you. Akiki, you would know that with the way these rocks are shaped, they would definitely have at least left cuts of some sort or something.
It
The
wasn't
skin
rocks.
would not be left wholly intact.
It wasn't rocks.
That's what I'm saying. She's Ivar is like, there's no cuts or indication of something physically killing this thing with instrument. This thing has had all of its bones broken.
Well, the rock is gone now. Which one of you saw that?
Vara's like, yo, and she puts her hand up, and then Mariana's gonna look into the black abyss that is presented. I don't know if that's an abyss or just a hole or what.
It's pretty. It's like large, as if the stone has been dug into the earth itself, about like 10 meters deep, and then there's a small indentation, as if something was pried underneath, and along the edge of it, there's like a deep groove that's wide enough for what appears to be like about a human body, maybe a bit larger. And it looks as if something's clawed its way like up from the bottom along the side, and then started like punching its way out ever so slowly.
Can Mariana like actually walk up and inspect it, or like would she fall into the hole?
Oh, you would fall into the hole.
Okay, then no, I don't do that.
But you would be able to see that from there if you like threw a torch in or something, or just looked. It's not hard to see.
Looks like the signs of another creature just clawing its way to the top. She says, like kind of solemnly.
Do I see any chains from the manacle leading anywhere?
No.
I'm just gonna be like, "Are you sure we're supposed to be here? It's a little gruesome."
And with that, everyone roll perception checks.
Do you guys know how to get rid of that annoying window where it says roll normal, disadvantage, advantage, and just have it default roll?
Yep, you can do that. There's a when you go to your character sheet, there's a little gear besides core, bio, and spells.
Yeah,
And then really, as you click that gray or like that little gear, it should say roll queries. Always roll advantage. No, I don't want to do that. Query advantage or never roll advantage. So I guess that would be like you would just roll normally.
Yeah, never roll advantage would just be a normal
Perfect.
roll, whereas
That's great.
Query advantage, where it would ask you if you want to roll it normal or advantage.
Sweet. Yeah, that did it for me.
And always roll advantage always rolls at advantage.
Oh, Ivarra doesn't.
You can also set it to toggle query, where you can, like, at the top of your page it'll say advantage, normal, disadvantage, and you can select there. All right, whoever rolled that crit definitely sees what's gonna happen. Lyle sees fuck all. Who rolled the seven crit fail?
That's Ivarra.
She sees fuck all. Akiki, you don't see this either, so only Mariana sees this. Rising as if it was lying down on its back out of these long grasses, with skin like polished marble, devoid of flaws, a broad brow over enormous midnight eyes that seem dry and flat, like onyx beneath a layer of dust, high flaring cheekbones, a wide mouth, a thing of hairless pate, skin the hue of bleached papyrus, elongated limbs that move with uncanny grace as it rises. And you see this thing, and it begins moving towards you, and you hear it speaking in common. I cannot retreat from disorder, for it shall surely follow. Peace must be asserted where one finds oneself. Only when discord is resolved will there be peace. And it begins just dashing right for Mock. Everyone please roll initiative as this thing seems extremely hostile.
Oh fuck.
And you notice that it's basically covered in leather strappings and has way too many joints for a bipedal creature.
Yes, nat 19. It's what you get with only one leg.
I know, right? I'm
Fuck
also
yeah.
gonna go take a bong hoot real quick too.
That's some yeeting level initiative where you could be like, yeah, see you guys.
Wow. All right, 37. Not bad enough.
Plus 20.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Evan.
You don't know what you're fighting.
It's got a dexterity of 65, apparently.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget proficiency bonus.
To initiative?
Yeah, you can do that with certain feats. Alright, so that's the two. That's mock. 21. Alright, cool. So we're definitely starting with this thing, and I will be right back as I'm just gonna go get a drink and have a bong hoot. So if you guys want to do the same real quick, feel free. Hello?
Hello.
Did anyone hear that?
Yep.
Alright, BRB. All right, I'm back, people of various races and creeds. Hello. Well, y'all are.
What did you say though? Like,
Said people of various races and creeds, like
oh, okay.
religions. But yeah, this
Agnostic, storm god, or not agnostic, fucking atheist, and then uh, storm god.
Alrighty, well, this thing is going to run up to Mock
Yeah.
and is going
Let's do it.
to it's going to appear to punch him 3 times. Well, we'll see. So that's gonna be one punch,
Holy fuck!
and with the second punch, his fucking head comes off.
Ibarra just kind of goes into like battle mode. She's like to the other Segula, get back!
She then dashes over to the Segula, literally puts a finger through its forehead, it dies. And that's going to be its turn.
I tell Segula to get back behind me as Ibarra.
It definitely fucking does so. It prepares an action though if that thing gets close to it to attack it. Lyle, you're up.
Oh my god, he's gonna hobble. He's gonna hobble his heart away.
Yes.
That's about as far as he can hobble.
All
And
right.
he's gonna be like, "What do I do? What do we do?"
If that's what you do, for your turn, Kiki, you're up.
I'm gonna stay up on my ridge thing. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'll take the dodge action.
All right, Mariana, you're up.
Mariana is going to come up right to Ivara, and she's going to cast Death Ward on her.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Ivara is going to consent, and then Mariana is going to draw both of her swords, and she's going to stand at Ivara's side. Actually, she's going to move right here, and she's going to end her turn.
All right, cool. It is going to. Yeah, it runs up to the Segula here.
Where's Ivara in that?
Ivara's right here.
No. But like, her initiative. Ivara's initiative is 10. She's not on the initiative order.
Oh, I thought it rolled in. Then
There it is.
it would be Ivara's turn then. Wow. So Ivara goes after Mariana. What the hell is
All right.
going on?
Ivara is going to come up here,
Oh,
and actually no.
Back here. So.
Ivara is going to move here, and she's going to take out her glaive, and she is going to ready a what was it? She's going to ready an action for when the thing moves into her range. So I don't think there's a need for that. She's going to get into her defensive position. She's going to end up right here. And she's going to end her turn.
Cool. It's going to be her turn. And she is going to run up to Mariana and punch her a couple times.
Bitch, no.
31 for 65 magical bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And 27 for 66 magical bludgeoning.
Cool. On that last one, can I Thunderous Rebuke?
Oh, most certainly.
At 5th level, please?
Sure.
So that should be 5d8, I believe.
What's your DC?
It is 19.
Cool. She fails, and you notice as your magic harmlessly washes off her skin like water.
Oh, okay. I was about to do that at full damage, but fuck her, I guess. Or fuck me.
She is then going to punch you one more time and use her finger attack against you after that. 40 for 70 on that last punch, and then she's going to... Oh, that's a critical hit. For, let's just see there.
Holy fuck! Jesus! What the fuck is this?
It is...
Hey, well, regardless,
your
I'm
nightmare.
unconscious.
Yeah, you will be unconscious unless you roll some instant death thing, but I'd highly doubt that. So I'm just gonna say you're unconscious. Then it's going to be the Shegula's turn, who is going to kind of look at Ivara and is then going to run up and charge, and is going to swing and try to hit it. And as it looks like it's gonna, the Segula is gonna stab her right in the chest. But you literally you notice like its rib cage literally just kind of like shifts left of its spine without its spine actually moving, and its like torso moves out of the way. It's really gross. Lyle, you're up.
Oh, he is panicking. Kind of runs in the family, doesn't it? Although this guy, he actually has a reason for it. He doesn't have a leg. He's gonna like hobble over to the hole, and he's gonna like put his crutch down, and he's gonna like he's gonna try and like duck down into it if he can. And Pidu, the little dragon, is gonna whisper in his mind like, just use your index finger, just point. So he's gonna try pointing at the thing, and it's again, there's gonna be like a bit of clanging noise and like rust, and it's just an eldritch blast, but it sounds wrong. Whoops. Oh wait, I don't. Shoot, it's not a weapon attack yet. Sorry, the character sheet's not set up.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, just roll an attack roll with your magic modifier, spell modifier, whatever.
Yeah, spell attack bonus off your spell page.
Yeah.
Doesn't even hit, does it?
Oh, it hits, but it just pings off harmlessly.
Now the character also has the one where you repelling blast. Does it push it 10 feet away?
I think you have to hit first.
It doesn't actually hit its AC. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it. Okay. Sure. Cool. Thanks.
But yeah, is that all you do? Because I'm pretty sure you can shoot more than one blast.
Oh, that's right. There's like 4 beams now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 at 17.
4 at
Ouch, shit.
Roll a d12 on that critical fail. On the second one. Ah! I logged out. I gotta relog in. What did you roll, though?
A 4.
It's lose grip.
Oh, can I fall down the hole?
It's 30 feet.
Yeah.
I'll say that's acceptable. Make a dex save.
Oh, that's Lyle's favorite.
With his one leg. Oh god!
What is
There was
it?
this other leg.
He rolled a 5.
Okay, so you're gonna fall into the hole, taking the full fall damage.
What is full fall damage?
You're gonna take a d4 for every 5 feet.
17 damage?
Sounds about right. 17 fall damage. That's a lot of fall damage. Usually it's like 1, 2, 4. But yeah, you're 30 feet in a hole and you're prone.
Perfect.
Yeah, you just fell like 2 stories.
It's not that much damage considering.
So do you get up and try to get out? Like, well,
Oh, I used my full movement to get to the hole. And then
Oh.
like I was sort of hiding in it
Oh,
or
in
trying to
that
hide
case-
in it while I'm done
in
for
that
the
case,
turn.
Yeah, okay, Kiki, you're up. You notice Mariana just got wrecked.
Yes, I did. And it makes it even more troubling what to do. But I guess I'll try. I'll run up beside the Segula and punch her a few times, or scratch at her. I might flank. Let's try flank. 45, 55. Okay. So yeah, I flank, and I'll make some unarmed attacks.
Cool. It's going to parry that. And it just kind of slow, like as you're aiming at its head just kind of like moves a little bit to the left, just out of reach. That one's gonna miss as it nimbly dodges.
A fucking 30 does not hit it?
No, 22.
No, but like, did the other 30 miss?
It
Did that
parried.
not miss?
It parried.
It parried it.
Ah.
So I'm gonna use my Fury of Blows and bring out the nunchucks.
Cool. You're gonna hit it. That was gonna miss.
Yeah, I guess I will move away. I'm going to use my feline agility to double my speed. And I'm going to fucking yeet!
Cool. As a legendary action at the end of your turn, seeing the shock of being struck, it's going to punch you really fast as you're trying to run away.
Okay, at the end of my turn, I'm like
Whew.
70 plus feet away from it, though.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind then. That's a very good point because it's at the end of your turn. All right. In that case, Mariana, make a death saving throw. That's a pass. Ivara, you're up.
All right, Ivara is going to
At the
Come
end,
on.
just a second, I'm going to use that legendary action at the end of Mariana's turn and just utterly destroy this fucking Segula. But yeah, now it's your turn. Sorry.
Ivara is going to pick up Mariana. And
Already.
I am potentially going to yeet with her on my back. Possibly.
She is not resisting, and you can definitely do so. I won't even make you roll for
All right.
it.
And I don't provoke opportunity attack because I have mobile. So fuck this lady.
You have to attack her first before mobile triggers.
Is that true?
When you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn, whether you hit or not.
Okay, I fucked that up. So yeah, I do provoke an opportunity attack then.
All right, yeah, she's going to try to stab her fingers into your back.
No, thank you.
It's a critical fail, though.
Fuck this bitch.
Roll a d12.
Ivara's just got so fucking lucky.
10. Hit friend. I'm gonna roll that up to hit self. Stun next round.
Because Mariana's on my back, my speed is limited, right?
Yep.
You're
Gotcha.
Goliath, right? You might have a larger
Yeah.
size.
Stunned at the end of her round.
Oh, that's
Lyle,
true.
You're up.
You might not be burdened by carrying someone because you count as a larger
Does
size.
that mean
That's basically why I said you can just grab her and stuff.
okay? So I moved from
I mean, like, while you're carrying her, you can't really do anything other than carrying
yeah.
her, but
So I can only carry her another 10 feet anyway. So, but like any bit counts.
not so much the weight either. It's just it's like body
Extra baggage. Yeah.
But yeah, if you'd get there, and then it would be her turn. She'd become unstunned at the end of her turn, and Lyle, you're up.
As Ivara's carrying fucking Mariana, she's just like, I hope you're worth the trouble. I am my turn.
So Lyle will spend half his movement to unprone himself, and then he's going to be like talking to Piju, like the little demon thing, be like, "What the hell was that? Now I'm at the bottom of a pit. How was that any help at all?"
He's just laughing at you.
And do I see? I'm just going to roll perception check. Do I see anything at the bottom of this?
Besides from what I described to Mariana, not really. There's a smaller indentation where that body of the creature above would have most definitely fit. And it appears that it like crawled its way out with one hand and slowly started punching the stone.
Put the lady
broke out.
down.
I'm going to comment about that to Piju, I suppose, and that soul might recall the hand that it saw when the last time it was here. So that's kind of interesting. Was that Sister Calm's hand?
It was.
Huh?
Yeah, it was.
Interesting. Now, is there any sort of ledge that a one-legged human could use to or like ramp, or are there stairs?
No.
Okay.
In a hole.
Yeah. So he's going to be talking to Pidu, who's going to start like try to coach him through a polymorph, but he's not going to get there on this turn.
Alrighty. Well, Kiki, you're up.
I kind of hide behind this tree, catching my breath. I'll prep an action to move away if anything scary approaches me.
Mary.
Come on, bitch. Nat 20. Nope.
Fail. Ibarra, you're up.
Ivara is going to shove a greater healing potion in Mariana's mouth. Like, get up, bitch.
I'll take your full action.
Oh, is that
giving it to someone else?
Okay, that's fine. She's going to get 30 HP back. And then I am going to move. I'm going to action surge. And I am going to double my movement speed with Mariana on my back. So.
All right.
20, 30. All right, I am my turn. Oh, can I drop her as a bonus action?
Sure.
Free action.
As a free action, and then bonus action, get into my defensive position?
Yeah.
All right, I do that. Ibarra just, and then Mariana's like, thanks for the gentle wake up. And Ibarra's going to get into her defensive position. She's like, get up. I am my turn.
Cool. This thing's gonna fucking run right up to you, but I'm assuming you're gonna make an attack, Ibarra.
Yeah.
Well, first, actually, it's gonna regenerate.
Holy fuck. Go away. No, thank you.
You're gonna miss. And it's
Fuck
gonna get
you.
right up to you. It's gonna punch you 3 times, Ibarra.
God damn.
38 for 68.
Can I riposte with that?
A riposte is against one that misses.
No, I don't think so. That's. Oh wait, yes, you're right. Fuck,
Yeah.
man, it's been a while. Sorry.
27 for 68. And 43 for 66. Just like 3 swift blows in your sternum.
Holy
and then
fuck.
she's gonna try to like break your neck with her fingers poking at them. 43 for 84.
Okay, well, I dropped to 1 HP because of the death ward.
Yeah, you'd still be prone though. But then yeah, it would be Lyle's turn.
So he will do a polymorph. It's not pretty, but nobody's around to see it. And even though it's not pretty, he's just gonna polymorph into like a pigeon. Because he doesn't know what else. Like that's what they had in the cities. What he was used to when he was a beggar. He's gonna fly. He's gonna fly up to the edge of the pit.
All right, you guys see a pigeon land at the pit. Like fly out of the pit and just land. But yeah, if is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Akiki, you're up.
Yeah. Alright then. I'm gonna move behind the tree, and I'm going to attempt to hide.
Yeah, you're currently hidden.
And, I'll move into the fucking tall grass. Ah, fucking mouse clicks.
Is that Kiki? You're just running over there?
Yeah, I move over there. Sneakily.
Mary, you're up. You can't see where Kiki is off to, and there's a pigeon.
Okay.
Appears to be just you and Yvar's
Seconds.
on the ground.
Hold on. Okay. This is a long shot. Mariana is going to point at the creature, and I am going to cast a Geese on it.
Cool.
Please make a DC Wisdom save of 19, please.
So
Oh,
it's gonna
God.
critically fail, but regardless,
That's at a fucking
this
19.
this magic does not affect it whatsoever.
Fuck. Okay. Oh, God damn it. I logged it. Sorry. Fuck. Log.
Yeah, also, yeah, your casting time for Geese is a minute.
Oh, I have to stand there for a fucking
10
whole
rounds.
minute and
10
comment.
rounds.
Oh, that was stupid. Sorry.
It's mostly an out of
well,
combat spell.
Well, it was worth a shot anyway. Fuck. Damn it. Oh, I'm so fucked here. I can't do anything. I can't fucking do anything. I'm gonna get fucked. What does Mariana have as far as lay on hands? Okay, well, I'm gonna at least lay on hands myself. And I am going to Paladin level times 5. Okay, so 8 times 5 is 40, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so I am going to give myself 40 HP back. And I am going to end my turn as Mariana.
All right. Yvara, you're up.
Yvara is going to get up, and she is going to disengage, and she's going to move back 20 feet because that's as far as she can move with half her movement speed, and she's going to use her defensive position, bonus action to get into defensive position, and I end my turn.
Cool. She's just about to begin laying into Mariana again. Like, she's literally just about to punch her, but then she stops and she straightens, and you hear her go, "I hear you, brother. Yes, sister, I shall attend. I will be done with what I am doing here shortly. The heart is prepared? Good." Just begins, like, walking slowly away. Mariana, do you want to make an opportunity attack or anything?
No, I'm just gonna let her go.
Cool. As it begins walking, it turns to you and Yvara, and it begins speaking. It's going to basically speak to you guys. Please make DC 26 Wisdom saving throws. On a failed save, the creature is charmed as if affected by the key spell. Sorry, that's why I laughed earlier. On a successful save, the creature is immune to the four cruel assail's words of power for the next 24 hours.
Is it too late to get that fucking
Opportunity attack?
Yeah.
No, not at all. You may definitely do it.
All right. Fuck this fucking bitch.
It is going to parry that attack.
I hate you, Evan. I hate you so much right now.
I'm sorry. But yeah, please make DC 26 Wisdom saving throws. Wisdom.
Come on, Mariana.
Ivara and Mariana, both of you.
Oh, so close. Fuck.
Very close.
Oh, Ivara's fucked. Yeah.
Cool. She turns to Mariana and Ivara, and in a voice as sweet as honey but as powerful as the thunder itself, she says, "Kill the other two," and just starts walking away. Lyle, your turn.
Okay.
Lyle hears all this, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna yell no, and this is gonna be the effect. He's gonna try and dispel the magic of the power.
Righty. In that case,
No.
make a spell check. DC 19.
Right.
Come on, Lyle.
Nope.
Nope. Lyle's rolls are shit.
He's crippled, even in the dice rolls.
Kiki. And I don't believe you can cast spells as a pigeon.
He pops out of it pigeon form.
Oh,
Does that take my action? Sorry.
That would. Is it a bonus action to dismiss it as polymorph?
I don't know. It might be an action.
Well, it's concentration. How do you break concentration? I'm pretty sure you can just do that as a free action.
Yep.
If it's your own spell.
Yeah, you can drop concentration as a free action.
Then yeah, it would just be a free action to drop your concentration.
Then that's what happens. He pops out of it, yells no, and nothing.
All right. If you do not move or anything, it will be a Kiki, who also heard these menacing words.
Well, I'm gonna sneak out of the bushes over by Lyle, I guess. Come out of stealth. I guess I'll stay in some of this rock debris. I'm just figuring out how far I can move. Yeah, right there. I mean, it's just like, how did the thing disappear? It ran off, or it just teleported?
No, it's still right here. It's walking.
Oh.
It's just walking.
I definitely lost sight of it. Yeah, I like raise my hackles and keep my side towards it to make myself look bigger. But I approach Lyle sort of the protective way.
This idiot.
Isn't it? Mariana, it's your turn. You are compelled to want to kill Kiki and Lyle.
I wanted to prepare an action to run away.
Wait.
If it approaches me.
They're compelled to kill us or kill Mariana.
Kill Lyle. She said you two, basically. She has commanded Ivara and Mariana to
Way
kill.
to whittle me down to like barely any health, Evan. Fuck you.
It's okay.
Anyway,
the spell will end after you get kicked by a clawfoot.
Alrighty. I am going to, as Mariana, she gets this determined look in her eye. She's gonna charge forward. She's got her blades out, going to attack Lyle. That's gonna be her turn. And then Ivara is going to go 5, 40. She's going to charge forward with her blade, defensive position. Yeah, and never mind.
Cool. With that, she's going to use the dash action and runs off faster than even a Kiki.
He's gonna yell, no, again.
What the fuck? Just a second. I gotta reload. Roll 20s just like crashed on me. What were you saying, David?
I'm gonna try Dispel Magic again. Also, it is cast at the 5th level. Does that change anything?
No.
Okay. And he's slowly gonna limp away and rest against this rock. But he did roll a 26 this time.
And you're targeting which one?
Do I only get to do one? Okay, then it would be Mariana.
It says choose one creature. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mariana would be dispelled.
Mariana kind of like stops as if she got like jolted by something, and she like clutches her head. She's like, "Oh, what happened?" I'm gonna end my turn.
Is that your turn, Lyle?
Oh yeah, I also backed away. So it was that effect and I backed away. That's it.
Right, Akiki, you're up.
I'm gonna move towards Lyle. I'm just sort of putting myself between him and the other two, and be like, "What are you doing?"
Mariana's like, "I don't know." And then Ivara's just like, "I'm gonna break some necks," as she's like walking towards you guys.
I'll prep an action to bonk Ivara if she comes too close.
Alright, Mariana, you're up.
All right. Can Mariana get like a reading of Ivara right now?
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Ivara's fine. Critical fail.
Oh, she looks pretty pissed off, man. She looks like she wants to hurt some people, specifically Lyle and Akiki. Not so much you, she doesn't really care about you, though.
Ivara, those are our friends.
She completely disregards you.
All right, I'm gonna try Dispel Magic.
Spell check, DC 19.
All right, sorry. Let me get to. Is it a DC save or a wisdom
Yeah.
check?
No, it's a spell casting ability. So it would be 10 plus well it would be 10
Well,
plus your
she would have to
spellcasting
roll
modifier. Yeah, it's a check. It's not a save.
You just roll whatever you cast magic with. So wisdom,
Okay.
intelligence, constitution, whatever it be.
Okay. So Mariana's going to cast for so then Ivara would have to make a charisma save.
No.
The caster
Mariana,
of the spell.
The caster of the spell.
Yeah, okay.
Use
And-
your spell casting ability to determine if you can dispel the strength of the other spell.
Okay.
So Mariana has to make a wisdom check, not Ivara.
Okay.
And You are unsuccessful.
Okay.
Ibarra is still completely enthralled by whatever this is.
Mariana's gonna step out in front of here. Ibarra's gonna go smash.
I believe that's as far as Ibarra can get. Lyle,
Yep.
you're up.
Still in a.
He's lying against this rock, and he's just muttering to himself, "No, no, no!" And he's gonna do this one more time.
It dispels the effect. Comes to her senses.
What happened? What happened to that thing? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Oh, Lyle's just muttering to himself.
Okay.
No,
Okay, gotcha. Nobody said anything. I was like, did I fucking cut out again?
Yeah, David, do you have a plus 11 to your charisma?
My spell attack bonus says plus 11.
Yeah,
It's
you're not
your
making an
spell
attack.
bonus. It's literally a d20 plus your spell modifier, which would be charisma as a warlock, I believe. So it would be your charisma modifier plus your d20 roll. So let's just take the 14.
Oh, my charisma before the proficiency? Is that
Yeah,
it?
would that be? So 11 minus the proficiency.
It would be 19. I would have rolled a 19 on this then.
Then odds or evens.
Odds.
Odds it is. Same effect.
Yay!
Yay, I don't have to retcon anything.
Yay.
But yeah. So Lyle would be still muttering to himself. Ibarra would be confused. What does Mariana or Akiki do?
What has come over you?
Oh, shit. So did he save her?
Yeah. You're good.
Okay. Ibarra kind of stumbles back and she's like, what happened? Where did that creature go?
It has left. Its business concluded.
Where did it go? Which way? It
East.
just left us?
Technically west.
East. Well, technically west. Very helpful.
Would Mariana remember what the creature said while it was close to her? Or do I have to make a history check?
We all heard it.
Oh, we all heard it.
We all heard it, yeah.
Okay, in which case Mariana is going to speak up and said there's something about collecting the heart that it mentioned. What do you think it means? What were those utterings at the end? It seemed to be speaking to someone.
It was probably in love.
Mariana rolls her eyes and she looks at Lyle. I hope
He's
you have
not
a better.
Acknowledging that. What's my body? It was like broken and forced into the space of a pigeon. What the hell is going on here?
You're coming to your abilities. Just give it time. And do not think that love is not a part of this. Love is one of the most encouraging feelings there is. Many wars happen.
Love is for the delusional.
And the what?
And Ibarra's just
normal,
like looking at her like, what the fuck?
What sort of normal person do you think that was?
That? Like, that was hardly so. That would hardly even be considered a person.
Yet you don't
Nothing
think
about
it
that
was
is human.
You don't think it might have been delusional or in love?
Well, if they're one and the same, I would have guessed both if that was the case.
It spoke
Otherwise, we got another crazy person.
It spoke of its brother and of heart. It sounds like love to me.
With both its brother and its partner, Ivar kind of like look, and then Mariana kind of gives her the shush kind of thing, with the hand.
No, its brother and the heart.
Its brother and the heart.
Yes, you heard it speak, right? It talked of its
Yes.
brother and its heart.
Yes. And it's also said it had business out west, so if we were to follow it, then it could probably lead us to its brother or its heart.
Follow it? You almost died, and then when you were about to die, it turned you on us. Follow it? Well, we're at the rock. Isn't that what we needed?
The rock is destroyed. I don't see any more purpose in it. And Ivar is like,
No.
You didn't have the vision.
Maybe there's one of those cube things amongst the rubble.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's look for that rather than chase after that.
Ivar is like, I'm with you guys. This bitch is cray.
I just sit on a rock.
I think she has some unresolved trauma that she suffered.
The beast?
No. Whoever the fuck she is, and Ivar points at Mariana.
Oh, she is the grumpy lady.
Yeah.
There are no.
That's a
cubes
very
or
nice way.
anything over here.
Do we find anything though?
Nothing. Just broken rock.
Look harder.
I follow the advice.
You will find what you are looking for if you look.
You find even more rock.
Do I find anything that looks remotely like a cube?
Guys, I'm just gonna tell you right now, if you keep looking, you're just gonna keep finding rock.
Well, no cube amongst these.
Maybe we are not destined to find a cube. Instead, just to find a rock.
So then that resolves our business here. We have no further need to muck about.
That doesn't make sense, though. Why would we have dreams to come here only to leave? Do we really have to? Do I see
The
anything with the
pseudo dragon
website?
is like freaking out.
Is the pseudo dragon telling me anything about why it's freaking out?
It keeps going. The heart? The heart? It's going after the heart?
What is your bird doing?
It's a good question. And I'm just going to sort of swat at it and try and get it out of the air. What are you doing?
Idiot.
Stop that.
I'm chained to you, you're chained to me, we're chained to him. His heart. That's what they're after. His heart. Just like the peace in the desert. It's all part of him.
I'm gonna look at like my wrist. Do I see like a chain going off west, or do I see anything that gives us a direction to go?
When you point your chain, when you point your manacle in the western direction, it starts to burn your hand.
It burns my hand. It hurts.
Oh, it hurts. It doesn't leave any actual physical, like it's not gonna hurt you like HP wise, but it just physically hurts. Like burning.
I'm gonna say like, are you sure? Like, it's just me having a conversation with this little chicken thing. I'm gonna be like, are you sure? Like it hurts if I go that direction.
Yeah, suck it up, bitch. Go.
I'm gonna focus really hard at making it dispel. I want to dispel the familiar. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it. Can
I'm
I
gonna
or no?
say, yeah, at will you can dispel your own familiar. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, then I dispel him. I'm gonna be like,
it
ugh.
works.
Well, that was easier than back at the Free Empire. Um, I think I might have a way to track it, and I will tell them that I think that it's talking about the chain god, and if it dies, I think there's a good chance I die. And whenever I go in a particular direction that's westward, I can feel burning in my wrist, which we can use to sort of go in the right direction. It's just going to be highly unpleasant for me.
Why don't we go north?
What's north?
Well, not burning is north.
Yes, but not the thing that we're after.
Now you want to hunt it.
But I think there's a good chance I die if we don't.
Mariana goes, "Dear, I can provide any divine healing that may befall that may be necessary. Should you suffer any more damage, and I can always resurrect you as well. If you, hopefully, it doesn't come to that.
Do not take
I'm
her
gonna
word.
wave at the air, and I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, it worked so well this last time." Just like wherever the pseudo dragon just was, I'm gonna wave in that area. But Lyle's gonna be pushing to go west, but he's also not gonna push too.
Ivar is there to kind of support him. Would you like me to carry you? Would that make things easier? I don't mind.
Don't want to be a burden, but yes.
Mariana's like, "You're wasting your time. I'm sure he'll manage at his own pace." And Ivara kind of just shakes her head and she's like, "Here you go." And do you want piggyback or do you want me to carry you princess style or how do you want this done?
Princess style.
All right. She like cradles you in her arms and she like carries you.
Are we doing like? Are we following the burning in my wrist to go west?
Yep.
Okay, then we do that.
And if it gets too bad, you call Mariana, okay?
Yes, okay.
Bit prickly, but I'm sure that if you needed the help, she'd offer.
Does Kiki come?
I'll follow. Curiously.
Like a cat.
Yeah, I stay close to Lyle because I want to see his reaction to burning.
Oh, it hurts like a bitch. Like,
Just wincing.
Imagine like you just had like a hot burning iron around your wrist, but like it's not actually hurting you. It just really fucking hurts.
Can we take like a short rest if we're walking and it's uneventful?
You most certainly can.
I'm going to do some
Alright.
scouting ahead.
We're just walking. And so it's short rest, or is it like, are we sitting and resting, or are we walking?
We're resting as we're walking. Like if we're not.
This is uneventful. So you're gonna be walking for about 3 hours. So yeah, you'd be able to take a short rest within that time.
All right.
So while we're doing this, okay, if we're doing a short rest, I guess Lyle is never mind. He's just gonna do the normal.
No, well, like if you got something to do.
Nah, I think you'd do it. Nah, I think you'd just do a normal short rest.
While you guys are walking around and patch up your wounds, I switch a pair of shoes and I fly up into the fucking air and go do some scouting.
What? Ivar is like, that is so cool.
I'm just like, I run like a cheetah and I just take off into the air.
Cool. Give me a perception check as you're doing your scouting.
Just a normal roll.
Yeah, just a normal. You notice that it appears something's been burrowing under the sands that you guys have been now walking through as you've left the savannah-like area of your home.
Something big?
No, like it looks as though like some like small rodent-like creatures, maybe the size of like bigger than, I don't know, like coyotes or something big, has been digging under the sand.
Would there be any point in rolling history to possibly know what they are since I live here?
Yeah, sure. Roll for history.
Oh shit, it's a bad roll. Oh shit, it's a good roll.
You know that these lands are home to what you call the sand-dwelling small people.
Okay, I fly back down, meet up with these guys, and tell them that they've been burrowing about. We should be careful.
What's been burrowing about?
The little sand people.
Who?
Sand people?
Yes, they're little. They are bad.
Uh, is there another terminology that we can call them for bad sand people? Var's like getting like a little bit like, excuse you. Can we
Little
find a more politically correct term?
little sand people?
But could we just call them people?
They're like mole.
Comparing them to rodents now, I don't know how they do it in your tribe, but I'm not having it.
Well, you could call them people. I will call them
I
little
will.
sand people.
Mariana just rolls her eyes at the whole fucking thing.
Will this be a problem?
With
We don't bother
Mariana,
them, they don't bother us, the sand people.
I think she's frustrated with her ass kicking.
you would be too if you were involved, Mariana says.
Hale's the only one who dealt damage to the thing.
It was
And
very
yet we
surprised
didn't
when
see
you
you for
did.
half the battle.
And yet I had the most presence. It was quite easy to see that this thing was not going
Did
to
you?
go down.
Well, usually requiring a presence requires having a presence. Should we
Unfortunately,
give you a medal for the 5 seconds you were in combat?
the 3 seconds you were conscious was not good enough to see what happened.
So yeah, you guys are walking through the uh the the the, the dunes now, and it kind of reveals that there are a bit of ruins under these sands. Just like a statue here, some battlements there. What marching order are you guys walking in right now? I'm assuming Lyle is at the back.
Ivar is carrying Lyle.
Okay, so I'm assuming they're at the back.
Uh,
I think we're all side by
Mariana would
side.
be covering close to the front if Ikiki is not taking it.
No, I wanted to stay close to Lyle, and we were all sort of talking amongst each other. So I assume
Okay,
we're all
so-
pretty close.
Alrighty, I'll put Mariana a little bit out more in front. But yeah, give me perception checks as you guys are walking around there.
I heard that a dark wizard lives in ruins in the desert.
Which one rolled the 23?
That one was Ivara, and this one is Mariana.
Well, both both of you guys would notice darting back and forth between these little ruins, small shadowy figures. You can't really make out what they are, but they're like darting from ruiny rock to ruiny rock, hiding. But you catch their like movements that just as they hop out of sight, kind of thing.
What is the holdup? Why have you stopped?
Mariana's like, I think we ran into some of those sand people you were talking. Ivar's gonna be like, just people.
I don't know why that's so hilarious for me, but it's great.
Javara's the one who's upset with the people thing? I think I had that backwards.
No. She's upset because like people keep calling them sand people, and she's tried to take like a PG or like a social justice warrior approach to it.
Yavara
And
is
really,
though,
it's
right?
just about Ivara. Mariana just does not get fucked.
Alright, got it.
Alrighty.
Let us progress carefully.
Matt, for reference, if it sounds like the character is giving too much of a fuck, it's probably Ivara.
Do you want to just
hello?
keep moving?
I mean, yeah, you guys definitely keep moving. I mean, you guys, they haven't.
Yeah,
done
we're just
anything.
talking. Like we're just talking shop while we're walking.
Alrighty. At that point, right there, make a perception check, please, everybody.
I'll just use my passive, which is 20.
Which is oh fuck. You definitely notice this little guy just pop right out of the sand. And he's carrying what appears to be a stick of some sort that is lit at the end. And he goes,
Oh my god.
Can I like boot him across the fucking like? Can Ivara just freak out, like boot him this way?
Do our perceptions give us reactions or anything?
Yes, they'll give you reactions, so I will definitely grant everyone a reaction before he does what he does.
Yeah, I want to fucking boot him. So strength check.
Alright, you could boot him a whole like 10 feet.
And my bonus action at the ready there.
So you boot him 10 feet. What does anyone else do?
I belly dive onto the ground, try to get behind this thing's head.
Cool. Well, he's going to explode into a fiery 20-foot radius. So yeah, everyone would still be.
Do I get cover or anything?
I'll grant you half cover, yeah.
I don't know what that does.
Because you're only behind a head that's like half buried under the sand. I don't even does it do anything for?
I think it's a certain amount of plus.
Because it says it goes around corners and stuff. But yeah, it does give a plus. I'm pretty sure it gives you like plus.
Yeah, half is +2.
Half is +2.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you'll have a bonus +2 to your dex save. But yeah, I'd have everyone make dex saves as this guy explodes.
Oh yeah, fucking 13.
So the DC is 15. So whoever rolled 20 succeeds. Everyone else.
That was Ivara, yeah.
Ivara succeeds and takes half of 27, which would be 13. And then everyone except for Lyle is going to take 27, and Lyle is going to take 54 as he critically failed, so he's going to take double damage.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, I have danger sense. I have advantage.
Oh, yeah. Go right ahead. That's right.
Crit.
Woohoo! Half damage.
Alrighty, so you're going to take half damage as well. While all of that's happening, though, all these little green desert men, as Kiki has called them, are going to begin popping out of the sand and from around corners. Like, literally just popping out from the sand.
That's fucking hilarious. They're like little fucking gremlins. Little sand people are bad.
They're literally desert goblins. That's all they are. But they live in the sand. But yeah, I would have everyone roll initiative. I don't know if you guys want to go ahead with this combat tonight because we are getting pretty close to 11 there. But that's up to you guys.
Let's kick their ass.
Hook 'em up. So Ivara is the 23 and Storm Matron is the 11.
Right, give me a second here. So Kiki rolled an 18. Oh, so Mariana rolled a 23. And
Ivara rolled a 23 and Mariana rolled an 11.
Lyle rolled a 9. That connect. 7, 19, 7, 19, 14. Weird rolls. Alrighty, so we will be starting with Ivara. I'm just gonna go refill my glass and have a quick bonk hoot, and I will be right back. Give me like 30 seconds, a minute tops.
So we are going through with the battle then?
Yeah, if you guys are fine doing it.
Gotcha. Yep. Let's fuck them up.
So many garbos. So they'll run up and poke us for 90 damage.
Yeah, really.
Oh shit! Time to run.
That fight was fucking ridiculous. Oh my god.
It was harder
So
than the Disease
brutal.
Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. I wonder if that was the thing that was under the rock, or if it broke the thing that was under the rock.
It was. You remember how we saw the hand? I asked Evan about it, as if I was talking to the Pedro spirit thing. He confirmed that the hand was the thing.
Grass. I told you guys. Everybody dies
So
when they touch the hand.
is your patron, I guess, for your warlock.
What was that?
Now, is Pigu like your patron, quote unquote, for your warlock? Am I to understand that Lyle is a warlock?
Probably
He's a
the
warlock.
chained one.
Chained one, yeah. But like,
Okay.
Pedro is like Pedro, Lyle, and the chained one. They're all connected together. They're all sort of chained to each other right now.
Oh, okay. So Pigu is not dead, but is he like your familiar or?
So the way I think about it, at least, and Evan, there might be more stuff that I don't know how Evan might plan to take it, but what I was thinking was that he was like Pidu's in like another plane, and things got really messed up. Like the idea is that the dream is supposed to interpret that when he was dying, the god of death, the god of chains, and Mariana are all trying to like pull him in different directions that he wants to go somewhere else at the same time. And then he's just sort of stuck everywhere and nowhere.
Okay. So because she tried to raise you, that was the connection then.
Yeah, but then on top of it, like Chained One didn't have a representative, or at least the Chained One that Pidu was talking to didn't really have a representative. Apparently, Chained One's split and doing weird things, right? Like it's got a multiple personality disorder. So it reached out to Lyle, who was like the one person who he was basically about to die outside of the Chained One's temple in Kyrgyzstan, and he was like the one guy left after Pidu told them all to leave because he couldn't leave. He was like dying and had a leg. So he was like the only guy available.
So cool. That is such a neat fucking backstory.
Oh, I thought I put way
Lyle.
too much effort into it. There's a whole bio.
No, don't like that's friggin' awesome. I love that connection so much. Like Pigu is like in his own entity as like, even though he's passed on from the mortal realm. So is he like? So like, what's Pigu's state in this? He's connected, but is he like a demigod or like a lesser god under the Chained One, or what's his status?
He is someone I can talk to through the familiar relationship, and we homebrewed a little bit. So the build for the warlock is a genie build, but there's one part which doesn't make sense, which is like a minor wish. Like it doesn't make sense to wish. So the mechanism is that you're allowed to cast a 6th level spell that takes 1 action like instantaneously, but we're downgrading it to be like it's a wizard spell, and the idea is like it can be like Pidu's, like you're forcing Pidu to cast it. So it's not like, you know, he's really not around. He's not like, you know, the abilities that Pidu had.
But you could draw from Pigu's essence in order for him to like shoot it.
For flavor, yeah, that's it.
That's
so
kind
it's
of cool.
like the fight that we were just doing, like it was Pidu sort of like telling him, hey, do this thing, because he doesn't know how magic works.
That's fucking cool. I like that. I really like that concept. That's fucking awesome. Good job, dude.
I'm psyched.
I'm fucking psyched. I like this new connection that, like, you know, Lyle has now, like that instant connection too, and it's like all weaved within. Like I like crossing some of my characters over, like eventually.
Yeah, Yvara is like the daughter of someone else, right?
Yeah, and then like Mariana also is sister to another character I have in another campaign, and so they're both in the same fucking place right now, and so I've just been building on like character backstories and how they can meet for like a brief moment of time. So it's awesome to hear like when you like kind of cross those characters over, and I like that little like Lyle being a direct fucking connection to the Chained One and to Pigu as like somebody who was in the church at the time. That is, I love that.
Yeah,
I gush over that shit. That's so cool.
But yeah, Ibarra, it's your turn.
Sorry. So I am going to move up, and I am going to stand in front of Lyle. Nope, not that far in front. I am going to stand right here, and I'm going to get into my bonus action with my Dragon Bone Halberd, and I end my turn.
Cool. These green guys go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is it just me, or do I only see the bad guy's turn order?
I can see the bad guy's turn order.
But like not our turn order?
Yeah, I don't see
Oh
us
yeah,
either.
no, we're not on there.
I can see you. That's really weird.
I don't see shit.
Here, let me.
It's just a normal roll 20 glitch.
Yeah, it really is. But yeah, the green ones all pull out these nets and try to throw them on Kiki.
Not nets. Ah!
17, does that hit?
No. Oh,
22.
hold on. I thought my armor class was 19, but it says 17 on my sheet, but 19 on my character? The fuck? Hold on just a sec. Yeah, it's 19.
But 22 would hit, so a
Yep.
large net comes flying over you. It has no effect on you other that you are restrained until free. You can make an action to break the net with a DC 10 strength check or above, or break it with 5 slashing damage, and it's AC 10. And yeah, but yeah, you're netted. And the one that didn't net you is gonna move up one more and try to stab you as you're restrained, but he misses horribly.
I think he should have advantage. I think.
I'm not sure because I'm restrained.
Yeah, attack rolls have against the creature have advantage.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just roll again. 15 would miss either way. Ivara,
Yeah.
these 3 blue ones are gonna try to throw nets on you.
Fuck them.
23,
Yeah.
you're netted.
Yeah.
Then yeah, um, one of them's gonna move into your range.
So I would attack at disadvantage then.
Yeah.
Headed? Okay, gotcha.
Were you in your stance?
Yeah, I was in my stance.
Oh, it's just gone. You like stab it through the net. This one's kind of like, I don't know about this, guys.
That's right.
Let's just see. 1, 2. These 2 purple ones are gonna try to throw nets on Mariana.
Fuck them.
14 misses, 15 misses.
Nope.
This purple one's gonna run up to Akiki and stab him at advantage. Misses though, and then he's going to disengage. 1, 2, 3.
It does like the little cat push with your back feet. You're like,
I'm going to use my reaction to redirect his attack. I'm just trying to find it. The fuck is it? What the hell? I can't find it. Okay, forget it. I can't find it.
Alrighty then. This one is going to look a lot like the first one that came running out. Is gonna run right up to you, Ivara, screaming and hobbling. Hollering.
yeah. No.
Roll a d12, please.
Oh God!
Hit
Please
friend.
don't
Hit friend.
Don't hit friend.
Hit friend.
No. No. Oh no, that's hit self. Oh, thank God.
Is that hit self?
That 7 is hit self. 8 or 10 are hit friend.
Yeah, so you are also dazed next round. Please make a dex save to see if you take half damage or not.
Fucking net.
So yeah, you're gonna take full damage.
God damn.
Alrighty, so since you miss him,
And I'm also prone.
well, you're not prone, you're just stunned.
Oh, I'm stunned. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's gonna run up to you and explode.
Oh god.
No.
Does that mean it hits the net too?
Yeah, it would burn the net. And also this fucker. And Mariana.
And Lyle.
Yeah.
Of course. Lyle wants it.
We release. So that one was
Oh, yeah,
for
you just-
Ivara.
The 18? Well, since you're stunned, I'm pretty sure, don't you just, like, automatically fail?
Disadvantage
Oh,
on
that's
deck
true.
saves.
Oh, it's disadvantage? Disadvantage.
But thank you, Matt, for clarifying.
Even at disadvantage. Wait, you've done
Yeah.
3?
So that's
Wasn't it
so
18 and 19?
18
the
was
DC is
Ivara,
15.
19 was Mariana, and then was a fail for or a disadvantage for Mariana or fuck.
So Mariana passes, taking 14, and everyone else takes 29.
Is she actually stunned?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's different, but it doesn't change anything.
Oh. Because, yeah, your dex save was a 6. Yeah, she's definitely stunned. Well, it just says and stunned, actually. Akiki, you're up.
I'm gonna go berserk. I don't know what cheetahs really sound like. High-pitched cheating. I'm gonna rage and attack this net. Oh, it doesn't break. God damn. Oh wait.
You're raging at it, just
Yeah,
getting more tangled.
you're beating a net. You're
5.
not cutting it.
Yeah, it's 5 health, 10 AC, so it's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah,
I thought it was 10 health.
Well, no, it has to be slashing damage.
Yeah, I have claws. I deal slashing. Oh, it's my nunchucks. God damn it!
That's what I'm saying. I'm just picturing you beating a net with nunchucks.
Claw attack!
Yeah.
You tear the net apart with your claws.
Alright, then I'm gonna Fury of Blows and chest kick this fucking goblin in front of me.
Yeah, let's fuck him up.
Bidoof. And I'm wearing my flying boots, so I'm going to start running and take up off the ground. How high are the formations with the fucking weird looking goblins?
They're about 10 feet.
Perfect. I run right up over here and fucking nunchuck this guy in the face.
Oh no.
Oh my God, inspiration point, please, for that, Evan. That was fucking sick.
I will, but the goblin is not dead. He's quite almost dead.
And that is everything I can do, so I'll end my turn.
Cool.
Inspiration point.
It's this guy's turn next. Yeah, I said he gets an inspiration point for it.
Okay.
And seeing that he is probably going to die.
Just explodes.
No, no, he's gonna cast Fireball, but centered on himself. So please make a dex save. DC 18.
All right.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna pass. So you're only gonna take half damage.
Ooh, I have something cool for this. Just a sec. I take no damage.
Oh shit! In that case, he just blows himself up. And that's Mariana's turn.
Hold
He
on, let's
goes.
just check
He
something.
literally just sees you after you hit him, and he's like all bloody and stuff, and he just goes "Meh," and explodes. And Akiki's just like, well then.
Yeah, the fire just washes over me, and I'm like, sand people are bad.
Don't you mean people?
Little sand people.
Okay, so Mariana is going to call down at that point some ice in the desert. So on shit. Okay, so on this spot here, I'm just gonna stand there for now because that's what that's the spot I want to have it. But I am going to call down in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of fucking ice and like hail, just ripping these goblins apart.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they all fail. Um, just roll your damage. I'm pretty sure, unless you roll all ones, they'll be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh wait, 2d8 bludgeoning damage.
The spell affects you as well, eh?
Yeah, but she's not standing there. She's just using herself so she can get the aura.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't see the aura at all.
Okay, I have it over me, but
Yeah.
But after that, she's going to go.
Well, were you there?
Yeah, I was
'Cause
there.
if you were
I
there,
haven't moved.
it would affect you too then, because
Okay.
you were in the range. So
Okay. Yep, I will make a save there. Sorry about that.
whatever your own DC is.
19. Come on.
So you are
Fuck.
going to take
That was an 18.
24
I saw the 18 and then it rolled to a 4. I was like, fuck you.
total. So you take 14 cold damage and 2d6 bludgeoning, 10 bludgeoning, so 24 total. The goblins are dead though.
That's fine. And I'm going to 5, 30. And as a bonus action, I want to hit this guy with my offhand weapon.
All right.
Where is it? Oh, come on.
Roll a d12, please.
Fuck off. That's so bad.
Roll 2 d12s because you rolled
God damn it.
a critical major foobar.
Oh, that's the GM, sorry.
Yeah,
Then
but 5 and 8. So 5 is overreach, dex save, or be stunned for the next 1d2 rounds. Adjacent foe gets a free attack with tactical advantage. Um, so roll a dex save. So you are going to be stunned for 1 round. After this, he's going to attack you 22 for 6 with tactical advantage, opportunity
Right.
attack. And then 8 is hit friends, save or normal damage, but since you can't do that, you're gonna hit self, save or normal damage, being half damage. Yeah. So you're not gonna. Well, you're gonna take half damage, so you take 7 slashing as you cut yourself real bad and stun yourself, and then he stabs you.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be your turn, seeing as you're all stunned up. These goblins here are gonna 1, 2. All 3 of these goblins are going to attack you with tactical advantage. And then they are going to.
I'm stunned. Those are all crits.
No, that's only if you're paralyzed or unconscious, not if you're stunned.
Paralyzed or okay. I thought. Sorry. Okay, I guess I got the two confused. My bad.
Ah. To disengage from him. Lyle, you're up.
I'm gonna do the thing that Pidu taught me last time. I'm gonna point my index finger at some of the nearby goblins, and
Which one?
this one.
Whoa. There. Yeah, you hit him for 6. He looks quite almost dead.
Only almost dead? Oh, okay. Then there's the second one. Does it hit him?
That one misses. He's dead.
Okay, and I got one last one. And I'm gonna shoot the far away. And what happens now?
Shit.
Roll a d12.
You peg Ivar in the back of the head.
It'll be weapon breaks, but I'm gonna say it's
My
gonna be
finger
hit
breaks.
self. I'm gonna say it's gonna be hit self, save or double damage. Days next round.
Okay, what do I dex save or
Make a dex save.
my specialty?
Oh shit. I hope you never roll over 10 on Dex.
12 damage?
So you're gonna take 6. No, you take 6 damage in your days next round. As your finger goes poof in your face.
Yeah, but the other thing too is it can be used to push people 10 feet back. So it's gonna push me 10 feet back.
Now everybody's stunned but me.
Yeah.
So these orange ones are gonna go 1, 2, 3. And they're gonna shoot some slings at Ibarra at advantage.
Fucking dicks.
They all miss horribly.
I've
And
asked
then
turkeys.
they're
That's
gonna
right.
go 1. And that's gonna be this guy's turn. Who's gonna go? Let's just see here. Not what to do. Perfect.
Stop it, Evan. No.
Ivara and Mariana, please make
Son of
dex
a
saving
bitch.
throws as you're getting targeted by a lightning bolt.
At disadvantage because we're fucking stuck.
Yeah. DC 18, please.
First one was Ivara. Or no, first one was Mariana. Ivara is 8.
Alright, so you're both gonna fail, taking 8d6 lightning.
Am I also attacked with lightning?
No.
Okay.
Oh, really? Stuns are auto fails? Damn.
Yeah, I thought she was just restrained earlier.
You both take 29 lightning damage. And then it's Ivara's turn. You become unstunned at the end of your turn.
Okay, I am going to
At the end of
stand
your
up
turn.
and thank you, Evan, for gently putting.
Sorry. Sorry.
Dude, no, that was fantastic. I was so amped up to get up and be like, Ivara just does this, and you're like, at the end of your turn.
I didn't get to go.
This is great. Sorry. I love this. Sorry,
There's just this one guy
my
right
turn.
here, and then it's you, Akiki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Runs up to Mariana. Is going to net her at advantage, but fails miserably and runs away. Disengaging. Then it's Akiki.
I'm gonna climb up onto the edge of this thing and jump off using my flying speed to basically land on this guy, but I'm gonna make an attack as I get there.
Alright.
Oh. I forgot that I'm raging. I'll check that box. I'm gonna do this recklessly, because fuck yeah. Reckless is awesome.
Yeah!
That goblin is obliterated.
Sweet. I'm just gonna like pounce on his head and squish him into the sand. Cut him all up with my claws, and then I'll like jump off of his head and keep going this other direction. And I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm going to use my feline agility, and I'm going to fly over to here. And I'm going to chest kick this guy.
Oh god. You literally just kick his heart out through his back.
Okay,
No style.
now I have to figure out how much
Ivara's
movement
like,
I have left.
I love it.
That was 2 attacks. I've moved fucking 115. I got a little bit of movement left. This guy's on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
He's
jump.
like hiding. He was hiding behind there, thinking he was safe. Apparently not.
I jump off the top down at him, and I'll fury with blows and attack him.
Just like screaming because he thought he was safe there.
Flying nunchakus.
Yeah, you crack his skull open like a small cantaloupe.
That's fucking.
And I'll end my turn as I whip around looking for more people to leap on.
Alright, Mariana, you become unstunned at the end of your turn. These 2 goblins, these red ones here, they're gonna use their slings and throw them some shit at you, but it misses horribly. Lyle, you're up.
Just deflect them with my sword.
Actually, Lyle, you become unstunned at the end of your turn.
Woo!
Get about there. Ivara, sling is coming at you. Misses. Akiki, a sling is coming at you.
Throw my blade.
Misses. 1, 2.
Damn, they have to hit me before I can catch them too. Son of a bitch.
Ivara, you're up.
Yuvara is going to look or try and look for a Kiki, and she's gonna be like, "Race you there!" And I'm gonna go. No. There.
Oh shit.
Anyway,
Close.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I just doubled my movement speed, so 80 in total. And I just
Alrighty.
tried to book it there.
This purple guy runs up to Mariana, tries to stab her, misses, disengages.
I have Sentinel,
Oh, brutal.
I believe, as Mariana. No, I don't as Mariana. Oh, you're lucky. It was
You're up.
Ivara's thing I'm looking at. My bad.
Me do?
Yeah, it's you, Kiki.
Sweet. Well, I was challenged to a race, so I move very quickly. I attack these guys real fast, like. Real angry, like. I'll just do the one to my side first.
Yeah, he's gone.
Then I whip out the nunchakus and try and bonk this guy.
Oh, they're just gone.
I'm gonna use the rest of my normal movement to kick off this wall here with my flying boots, and I'm gonna use a bonus action to dash, and I'm going to move a lot more feet as I fly, and I'll land on the ground over here.
Holy fuck.
Mariana.
Ivara is just like, her eyes have just been open to this whole fucking new experience. She's like, whoa.
And I'm like a crazy savage cat the whole time. I'm like,
Yeah, she fucking loves it. Anyway.
But yeah, Mariana's up.
Oh, Mariana's up? Okay.
Yeah.
This bish is gonna run up. I'm going to run up and I'm going to stab at this guy.
Oh, he's quite dead.
And then, oh shit, hold on. All right, and I run up and I'm gonna attack this guy.
Where were you? Is that enough movement?
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, you're good. Okay, just double check.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I was curious there too, but yeah, no. That is 30, but.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
All right. So does that hit him then, like the 24?
24 for 15. Yeah, he's quite decapitated.
All right, and as a bonus action, I am going to. Nope, that's a full action. Never mind. I am my turn.
All right, Lyle, you're up. There's one goblin left, and he looks like he wants to run away.
What, is he running away?
He looks like it.
Oh, well then I take no action. I let him run away.
Alrighty then. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Yuvara, you're up.
Vara's gonna make her way back. Do I see the goblin?
Yeah, you see him. He looks like he's scampering off.
should throw something at him.
Yeah, Yuvara's going to just come back and she's going to be like, "Let him go.
All
He's no
right.
threat to us."
It's the goblin's turn. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then he's going to use his sling and throw a rock at Lyle.
Oh, he's gonna be a little dick.
14 for 4. Does that hit?
Fuck him.
Good question. Let me check. Yeah, that hits.
All right, a rock hits you in the head for 4 bludgeoning.
This fucker.
And then he's gonna disengage right off screen.
Fuck.
How far can he go? Because I am way faster.
Technically, he's only 1 off screen, and it would be your turn, Kiki.
Ah! I chase him on all fours,
yeah.
like growling.
You'd be right up against him at this point.
I'm gonna deal non-lethal damage, recklessly.
You accidentally kill him.
All right, yeah, he's definitely unconscious.
I like throw him around like a ragdoll with my mouth.
All right, cool. You have an unconscious desert goblin who you call sand people.
Little
So,
sand people.
we gonna wrap for the night then here?
Yeah, I think we'll wrap for the night here. Sounds good.
Cool.
Sorry, we ran a little bit past 11 there. I figured you guys would just, wreck them a lot faster, but still really fast though.
So many stuns is what it was.
I know,
Yeah.
honestly, you guys lost like a whole round pretty much, so that always hurts. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next Monday. Everyone have a good week.
Yeah,
Later,
sounds
guys.
good.
Hey guys.
Everybody.